This is a story about why I stopped accepting male clients. Quick backstory, I used to actually support men exclusively because I thought that they needed an ally in their healing process because most men don't feel comfortable opening up to their partners or their friends about their wounds. It was a risky move to take because I had not yet healed my sexual trauma, and so therefore I was attracting predatory clients into my practice. So one day I'm at a client's house and I'm teaching him how to cook because I used to be an integrative nutrition health coach, and we were doing a cooking training, and I'm in the kitchen and I'm really focused, and he comes and he puts his hands on my shoulders and he's like, "You look really tense, like would you like a massage?" And of course, instead of me being a responsible practitioner, I was like, "Oh yeah, actually, like my shoulders are super tight. Thank you so much for rubbing them." Then as he's rubbing my shoulders, he makes his way down my back to my ass. At which point I immediately freeze and I turn, I pivot, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" Like that's, I good try, but no, that's not invited. That's not welcome here. And I'm sure most of you were like, "Get the hell out of there." And I wish I told you that's what happened, but it wasn't. I didn't know boundaries at that time, unfortunately yet. And so I just told him no. And he listened, sort of. So we clean up after dinner. We're sitting on the couch and talking, and he gets uncomfortably close to me, like the close proximity. And he says to me, "I would like to relieve myself." So I'm thinking he has to go to the bathroom. So I'm like, "Go to the bathroom." And I notice he's stroking himself on the outside of his pants. And he was like, "No, like I need to relieve myself intimately. And I'm asking for permission, at least, to do it in front of you." And for sure, there was a moment where I was triggered and my childhood trauma came flooding over my body, thinking about how there have been so many infractions in my life of men just completely taking advantage of me for their own sexual satisfaction. And there were 101 different ways I could have responded to this person, but I chose this. "I'm sorry, but the service that you redeemed this evening was for a cooking lesson. If you would like S work, then you're gonna have to pay about 10 times what you paid for this cooking lesson." He was so insulted. He goes, "I don't pay for S work." Naturally, I stopped working for the guy, but I did end up having compassion for him because he was also sexually abused. Coaches will often call in clients that have similar wounding to them. This guy taught me that I couldn't support men who've experienced SA because I had not yet healed my own wounds of it. And it was a blessing in disguise because I'm meant to serve women.